What's up guys? Love Tori Beauty here with an all new video for you. Today I'm going to talk about concealer. I don't know about you, but I love a good concealer. You don't always have to spend a lot of money on it. You can get one right at the drugstore that will do the job. If you're willing to spend just a little bit more, I would highly recommend the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. It comes in a little pot like this. The shade I'm using today is 3.5. Now, this color is a little light for me. If I order this again, which I definitely will, I probably would do the 3.75. So it comes in those decimal ranges and you can get your colors. Again, this is the 3.5 that I'm just going to put on, but I'm going to be using an IT brush, IT Cosmetics brush. And basically I just like to dip my brush in and I like to apply it kind of like in a triangular motion on each side. I'm going to do this on the other side. What I like about this concealer, again, is that you can use as little or as much as you like. It's extremely buildable because it's in kind of like a gel formula. A little bit goes a long way. You can put as much or as little as you like. Like I said, this color is a little light. I probably would use the 3.75 shade if and when I order this again. I'm definitely going to order it again though. I love it. Blend in that one side. Blend in the other. Now, a lot of girls love to blend with the beauty blenders, the sponges, and that's fine. I'm still very much a brush girl. And then what I like to do, if I feel like, okay, that's a little bit much, like I said, it's kind of light, sometimes I'll take some excess and use it on my lid as a primer for my shadows. And you can highlight wherever else you think you might need it. Okay, so that's the Anastasia concealer. Like I said, it's a little light for me, but it does the trick once I add all my other tools. Another thing I'm crazy about right now is the MakeupShayla Tarte Contour Palette. This palette is beautiful and it smells good. Like, it smells like vanilla and candy, and if you're a fan of MakeupShayla like I am, you've seen her use this palette, maybe you've been waiting because it is kind of pricey. I've been waiting, I've been saving, and I got ready to buy it. And so what I like to do is take the contour shade number 3 and I use my Urban Decay angled dual end brush and I just brush that right along my cheeks. And do the same thing on the other side. And then I like to use a little bit of the bronzer, which is right in the middle of the palette, to further add a little shimmer and blend. And at this time, if you want to do a little bit on your nose, you could as well, still using the number 3. You can go darker if you need to. And don't forget the forehead. Now, here's what I love about this palette. Here, number 2 is basically like a setting powder. So I'm going to use this on top of my Anastasia concealer to set that earlier look. See the difference? The Shayla side, and then with nothing there, it's much too light, but we just set it nice and neat and blends well. Going to do the same thing on the other side. And again, this is just a dual-ended brush by Urban Decay. I'm going to take a little highlight. It has a beautiful highlight color. And I'm going to use that right down the middle and on my cheeks. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and use the blush. This blush is a lot like the MAC Peaches color. So if you like that one, you'll really like this one. And I'm just going to use that on my cheeks. I like to do my highlight before my blush because sometimes, I don't know, the highlight is just, okay, everybody likes a pop and highlight, but sometimes it's just too much when you're going to work or it's just like a regular day. On the weekend, sure, do your highlight last, but I like to do the blush and then my highlight underneath. and it's just a little more subtle. But if you like to have your highlight popping, do it last. So again, this was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer and the Shayla Tarte palette for contouring. And next I'm going to tell you about my favorite eyeshadow palette right now. So click on the next video to see what it is.